Hey, what's up, guys? Paperbag Boy here. So, Bungie is at it again with Marathon. Absolutely what the Destiny 2 players were expecting. Exactly what the Halo players were expecting. Another escape from Tarkov trash slop game. Just doing what Bungie does right, baby, which is betraying the player base through and through. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. Marathon, Bungie's new multiplayer game, will not be free to play. It has no campaign or single player, but will be cheaper than $70, similar to Concord. That's what I'm talking about, baby. No campaign, no single player, no PvE content. Exactly what Bungie is known for, but just another Escape from Tarkov copy. They can't do it right if they tried. Oh my goodness, they just do it wrong every freaking time, dude. They throw a dart at the board and they don't hit the board. They hit a dev in the eye so that they have to turn in on workman's comp or something. Jesus. Drama alert. Bungie's new Marathon is being called a disappointment by many. What a freaking surprise. Am I right? What a freaking surprise. Pirate Nation dropped this. Former Firewalk-Concord dev talks about Marathon, baby. That's what we need. That's how you know Bungie's doing it right. When Concord's dev comes in to defend them, that's how you know Bungie did it right. They did it right, baby. Hey, all former Firewalk studio dev here. I have been a long-time lurker for many years and I rarely post to Reddit and any social in regards to what is going on with my life as a developer slash artist, baby. After reading the comments about Marathon being Concord 2.0 on YouTube and Twitch, I just wanted to show up and defend them because I am an absolute shill to the woke ideology. I mean, a 40-year-old man is feeling after dedicating a large portion of his life to making video games. For the past 17 years, I have been a part of some great projects, worked with some of the most talented people who made the dev I am today. Yeah, that's right, baby. We had talented devs on Concord. I promise. They were so talented that they made a game that nobody liked. I mean, they are talented at putting out the worst game possible. Many games know about many players know about Concord and what happened with that project. Concord failed to inspire players, and the messages was heard loud and clear. Obviously not. It was gut-wrenching to see our project fail and be the laughingstock of many online. I have learned that the failure is what drives me to succeed. No one feels as bad as the people who put their time on the line, hoping it will entertain the masses of gamers across the globe. Well, maybe you should have made games for gamers then. Maybe you should have made the games that the players wanted to play. Do you think that Bungie, with this Marathon Escape from Tarkov copy, made it for their player base? Hell freaking no, baby. If they did, we would have all kinds of raids with crazy ass bosses at the end and a ton of PvE content, the best MMO content for a PvE shooter you've ever seen in your life. That's what Bungie would make for the freaking player base, not an Escape from Tarkov copy. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I am not asking for pity or even sympathy because after all, this is in the name of the game. You win, you lose. The margin for success is very thin. I took a chance and lost. Some of you probably smell blood in the water. I do, baby, I do. And probably want to roast me for no longer lurking and exposing myself. I hope you don't. And see that people create these projects. They work very hard to be the next big thing. They could have had the next big thing with Destiny 3, but they didn't make it. You want to know why? Because they probably couldn't monetize it hard enough and it'd have been too expensive to make. So they made the cheapest game that they could monetize out the ass that they could. Seeing the faces of the developers on the Bungie stream gave me hope and excitement for what is to come for Marathon. I commend them for taking a chance, trying to be something foreign to them that isn't proven nor guaranteed to succeed. Do you really think an Escape from Tarkov copy, one of the main things copied today, is trying something new? Jesus Christ. It takes a lot of courage. TLDR, I worked on Concord and did my best, baby. We came up short. Please don't punish others for our mistakes. Yada, yada, yada. Please stop hating us. Please stop hating us. While Concord is indeed shit, there is nothing wrong with Marathon. Please buy our game. Oh God, dude. There's no way. These are the devs he's defended. This is the devs that gave him hope for the industry. These are the devs that gave him hope for Marathon, saying it's going to be such a great game. Yeah, this is the next anti-woke target. Lead devs of Marathon, and it's a picture of social media lead and senior producer at Bungie. Like, come on. Marathon doesn't look that good to me so far. Actually bored by its gameplay, but nothing Concord levels of bad. Brother, it's worse. Bungie had an expectation to fulfill, and they didn't fulfill it. They fulfilled it way worse than Concord ever did. They betrayed the player base way worse than Concord ever did. This is a flop upon flops, okay? This is what it looks like when Bungie gets lost in the dark and loses their way completely. This is what happens when corporate greed leads a freaking company down the drain, okay? Stock price this, stock price that, and never what the freaking player wants. I mean, game developers dropping mid-ass previews of mid-ass games and then using emotional manipulation to justify the shoddy work is why the fucking industry is in the shape it's in now. Marathon looks like crap. Abso-freaking-lutely, there ain't truer words spoken on this. I mean, holy cow, there is no way that they are releasing this not knowing that it's crap. There is no way that they're not. Okay, they know that they are betraying their player base's expectations, and they just want to hide it. They know they want to hide. They know they did bad, and they want to hide it, baby. I mean, listen to this. I got asked to delete the tweets about Marathon about my friends from uni working on it just in case. You know why? Because it looks freaking bad. I don't want to risk them getting found out. They've sent me screenshots and photos, and it's pathetically bad, like borderline atrocious. There is no hope nor desire for most of the people working on it. They know it's nothing remotely close to the original IP. It's all higher ups not caring and just trying to cash in on a milk farm of trend chasing with an existing IP that they own that they don't care about, and if it burns to the ground or not. If you don't know, Bungie made Marathon and it didn't work out, so they made Halo, and Halo blew the freak up. Halo was one of the best games ever. It's back whenever game studios were great. They were amazing. These small studios made the best games you have ever played in your entire life, and then they blew up and they got owned by shareholders, and then they turned into what they are today, which is not for the player, they're for the player's wallet. Okay, that is what it's about nowadays, and it's one of the most evil things that has ever happened to the gaming industry. And if you defend Marathon, you defend that. Most of them have said they are planning on jumping ship just before launch. Boy, I wonder why. Team managers have also said some stuff about some emails they keep getting alluring to the fact execs might be getting worried. Dude, they freaking better be. Not confirmed, but they seem to read between the lines that confidence isn't strong. I wonder why, baby. I wonder why. My confidence is not strong either. As a Destiny 2 fan and somebody that was addicted to the game for years, oh my goodness, have you just betrayed my entire trust in you that I even had left, okay? With your extortionist monetization practices, I had a little bit of hope that Destiny 3 would come out and be amazing. And we got Escape from Tarkov. That's what we got. We got Escape from Tarkov that you have to buy, and then they are going to monetize with battle passes, baby. That's what we got. Jesus, dude. Basically, this is just going to be another Concord disaster, and in all honesty, it being current Bungie, it deserves it. Don't believe most of the YouTubers uploading content. They signed an NDA to not talk negatively about the game and gave vague advice into what is allowed criticism and what isn't. Obviously paid for, so they have full control over their opinion. That's right, baby. They're trying to control the negative opinions about the game. I mean, Jesus, dude. If you want a true opinion and you want me to play this game, you let me know down below, because as somebody that was addicted to Destiny 2, I promise you I will give the most true opinion on this game that you will have heard on YouTube. They plan on monetizing the F out of it from the very start and launch of its lifespan. Personal opinions from friends working there: don't expect the lifespan of the game to be longer than a year. Marathon will flop, baby. Jesus, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. We need this game to die so that they know that we do not want this in the gaming industry. Whenever you create an expectation for your player base, well, then you better freaking deliver, or you better get gone, because that's what we need. We need what Halo used to be. We need what Destiny used to be, not what we're getting now. Not evil monetization practices from Bungie, not terrible freaking designs and decisions from the executives. I mean, Jesus, dude. These people people don't know anything about gaming. These people don't know anything about what players want. Marathon is a DEI incentivized game made by developers with little knowledge and skill in game creation that's sole intent is to gouge players for cash. Oh my goodness, dude, like that wasn't the most expected thing that they've done so far. Jesus, dude, if there's anything that we expected from Bungie, it would be that, right? Charging as a premium title with effort instilled in it like it's a hobby. It's gonna be terrible. Don't buy it if you have any self-respect. Oh my goodness. Super offensive and claim Marathon will fail due to the dev team being inclusive. It has an issue with gender questions, wants to be able to goon over characters in video games. Person on the right is a dude, make men sexier in video games, question mark. They think that that's what we are offended by. They seriously think that those are the issues that we have with this game, dude. As a Destiny 2 player and a Halo player and a fan and not just a freaking whatever you call it, tourist in the freaking industry, as somebody that played the very first freaking Halo and the very first freaking Destiny and has played them ever since, I promise you, dude, that these are not the freaking main issues of the game. The main issue is what Bungie is, what Bungie has became. I mean, oh my goodness, dude, they have ruined the best games ever made. They ruined them. I mean, I swear to God, there is not a more fallen off studio than Bungie. Pirate Nation here. Marathon is just Concord 2. Premium title, battle pass, ugly designs, shit gameplay. Oh my goodness. Like we needed another Escape from Tarkov. Like that's what we needed in the gaming industry. That is what Destiny 2 fans wanted. Oh my goodness, dude. They don't care about us. They don't care about the player base. They don't care about your expectation as a player and what you wanted the game to be and what you wanted the next game to be. They don't care about us at all. All right, boys, paper or plastic. Paper being good, baby, and plastic being bad. Paper being that shit you get from the grocery store when they say paper or plastic, baby, and you say, give me that fucking paper, baby. Paper being that premium, organic, and plastic being that shit that gets wrapped around some turtle's neck in the ocean. Plastic being that shit that the executives over at Bungie are smoking, baby. All right, you guys let me know down below what you think, paper or plastic. I'm going with plastic, baby. Marathon is plastic as fuck. They are plastic all through and through. They probably got plastic surgery on their freaking chest, you know what I'm saying? They are fake. They got them plastic lips and big old plastic lips, you know what I mean? All right, you like this kind of content, you stick around and you subscribe, you give me a like, share the video for the YouTube algorithm, baby. More people need to see this. All right, that's it for me, boys. GG's, peace.